looking at the roadmap, those that are students, I have a lot of students here, in the room. So look at senior projects, look at capstones to have AI risk-based teams, right? Look at create a model, right? Have bias testing, adversarial, machine learning, privacy engineering involved in that. Test that out. Start a governance club, right? Start some sort of campus data ethics board in your college if you don't have that in place, right? Get something going to just get the conversation going and get more people to come in and do things, right? And work together. I heard that many times over during the day, right? Once you start working in the industry, once you land your first role, look at a role that touches the data pipelines, right? So SOC analyst, security engineer, request to shadow any AI-enabled output if possible when they roll out, right? When they're doing their testing development. Study that, like I mentioned, study those domains in the governance and the certification bodies. Domain one, look at policy, look at ethics, review those, and see how they actually, parallel and match what's actually in the training for the certification. That's going to be great, right? So as you move forward, for example, you can lead a mini audit, right, of AI service or contribute to threat modeling sessions. If you have threat modeling in your environment, you can collect metrics on the model's performance, bias, and security incidents, mirroring the domains of the certification, right? And then obviously you have your questions. The ISACA question banks are going to be critical to help you pass the exam. But internally, you're going to be doing training, brown bag, lunch and learns, whatever you want to call them, right, to help understanding the threats of AI in the environment, sharing those MLOps, machine learning, and add that to your resume. Not only just do it, but make sure it's documented. We talked about documentation. That applies to your resume as well. If it's not documented and everything you did in the resume or have some sort of, match and validation, it didn't happen, right? So keep that in mind. So for example, just to kind of, finish it off before we get all the questions, choose a certification, whether it's AI, ISM, AAI, basically AI related certifications that complements your education, your first job, right? Align an academic deliverable to one workplace project to each domain. So Peter mentioned, get a GitLab portfolio, start doing the work, start doing your projects, drop them in there and see how they actually align to the certification, right? Schedule the exam within 18 months of graduation or 18 months within your first role. Whatever feels more comfortable. There's no magic formula on when to take the exam, but you want to tackle yourself and challenge and help yourself accountable to understanding to have the freshest knowledge in mind, but also having everything applicable for what you're learning, not only on a day-to-day, but operationally, right? So that's how you build your AI champion program. That's how you have governance as a team sport, and understanding that innovation without guardrails is a liability. Guardrails without innovation are irrelevant. You must learn to master both. So maneuver your way and stay relevant and not be irrelevant, if that makes sense.